Hello and welcome to this video tutorial where I'll be showing you how to design your radio mobile app for iOS and Android. To test our online app simulator for free, head over to our website under Products, Mobile Application and click on Try it for free. The first thing you'll need to do is give a name to your mobile app. We recommend that you enter the name of your radio station so that your listeners can easily find you on the different stores. If you're already a Radio King client, you can access the new online simulator by clicking on here. To start, double-check the name of your app. If you want to change it, you can do so here. Next, you'll need to upload your app icon. This is the image that will appear on your users' phones when they download your app. We suggest that you use your radio station's logo. Once that's done, you can move on to the next step. It's now time to start creating your app. Under General Settings, select the language of your mobile app. You can also change the color of your header text, either by selecting one of the available colors or by entering a color code. When it comes to the background, you can either choose to use the cover art, a custom image, or a color. Let's start with the cover. Select whether you want to blur the image or not. You can also change the color of the play button. The color section allows you to set a color for your background. You can choose a solid color, a gradient color, or a bicolor. For the gradient, select your first color and then the second color. You can also change the direction of your gradient. Don't forget that you can also play around with the opacity. Let's move on to the image section. This allows you to choose a custom image for the background, whether you want to put your logo or simply add a background that matches the colors of your radio station. Again, you can choose whether to blur the image or not. Underneath General Settings, you can view and edit your menu. Here you can change the name of your tabs. You can choose whether to show the logo at the top, change the color of the text, as well as the background. The first page we're going to configure is your radio player. You can edit the name of the tab as well as the icon. Choose a name for your radio stream and then select the type of stream that you want to add. A Radio King stream, or a different type such as Icecast, Shoutcast, or other. If you have a Radio King stream, you'll be able to select your radio station directly. If you've selected a different type of stream, you'll need to enter your stream URL. If you need help configuring your radio stream, we invite you to follow the link to the written tutorial in the description box below. Bear in mind that you can add multiple radio stations to your app, so if you'd like to add another stream, simply click on Add a Stream and complete the same steps as for the first stream. You can upload a stream logo that will appear at the top of the app. There are also various buttons that you can configure, such as a call button, SMS button and email button to allow your listeners to contact you easily, a share button, buy via Apple Music, which will allow your listeners to purchase the current track via Apple Music, a vote button, which will allow your listeners to like or dislike the title that's currently playing, autoplay, and a sleep timer. Now let's move on to the design of your app. The great thing about this simulator is that you can see your changes in real time to get a solid idea of what your app will look like, so don't hesitate to play around with all the options. We recommend that you upload a default cover photo. This will appear if the cover art for the song playing is not available. You can even choose to display this image by default rather than the original cover art. You can choose the cover style, square, rounded square, or circle. You can change the background where the artist and song name appears. You can also change the text color for the name of the artist and song title. Our team is currently working on adding additional features such as the possibility of changing the font, changing the size of your text, adding new icons, rounded corners, adding shading to elements, aligning your text to the left, right, or center, different button types, as well as adding or removing margins. To have a transparent background, simply set the opacity to 0. Don't forget that you can modify the interior design of your application at any time. All you have to do is return to the online app simulator once your app is published and make your changes. Let's move on to the other tabs that you can add to your mobile app, starting with your Facebook page. Simply add the link to your Facebook page to grant your listeners easy access. The preview isn't available on the simulator, but don't worry, it will display perfectly once your app is published. you have the possibility of changing the text color that appears at the top of the app. The News tab allows you to link an RSS feed that will automatically update itself in real time. Here's what the Radio King blog looks like. Under Design, you can change the color of the text that appears at the top. The alarm clock allows your listeners to wake up to the sound of your radio station. Again, you can change the color of the text at the top. You can add more pages by selecting one of the options below. Dedication. If you have a radio website with Radio King, this tab will link to the written dedications you receive on your website. Just like the other tabs, you can change the text color. Shoutouts. If you have a pro or business radio subscription, you can add the audio shoutout widget to allow your listeners to leave you a vocal message of up to 30 seconds. You'll receive these messages directly in your radio manager and can choose to broadcast them on your radio station if you want. You can also write a welcome and end message. Website. This tab allows you to link to any website. Simply enter the URL. Live feed. If you have a radio website with Radio King, this tab will link to the live feed on your website. It will display perfectly once your app is published. HTML. This is essentially a blank page where you can create your own specific content. For example, you could integrate a PayPal button to receive donations from your listeners. You can add as many tabs as you want to your mobile app. However, we recommend that you keep your app easy to navigate. Don't forget that you can modify the name of each tab as well as the icon. Once you've finished configuring your app, click on Next Step. You'll now need to choose which mobile app offer you'd like to subscribe to. If you want your mobile app to be available on Android, you'll need to select our Start or Pro offer. Our Pro offer also makes your mobile app available on Android TV and Android Auto. If you want your app to be available on Android and iOS, you'll need to select our Business offer. This offer includes Android TV, Android Auto, Apple TV, and Apple Watch. In order to publish your mobile app, you'll need your own Google developer account for Android apps. This is priced at $25 for a one-time fee. For iOS apps, you'll need your own Apple developer account, which is priced at $99 a year. Once you've chosen your offer, you'll need to add various elements here, such as the app icon, the splash screen, or if you've selected a Pro or Business offer, you'll need to add the various images adapted to Apple TV, Android TV, etc. You can also activate monetization for your app by displaying advertising at the startup of the application thanks to Google AdMobs. When you're happy with your app, you can proceed to check out and complete the payment. Once your app has been published, you can edit it at any time by heading over to your customer area, My Apps, and clicking on Edit My App. You can follow our step-by-step tutorials on how to publish your app on Google and iOS by following the links in the description below. If you'd like our team to publish your app for you, simply send us a message, but bear in mind that this service is priced at $49 per app. Any questions? Head over to our Help Center for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.